This video, I'm going to show you how to create some custom text, and we're going to utilize this picture of the North Woods in conjunction with that text. So first thing that we need to do here is we need to actually get the text created. So for that, we're going to come over to our toolbar and we're going to grab the text tool or the type tool. So I'm going to click on the tool and then activate the cursor, and I'm just going to type Wisconsin. Alright, so from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this text. I need to edit its size. I want to kind of fill this up a little bit. So for that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Window and Character. I'm going to open up the character palette here, and the character palette is going to allow me to change the size, change the font, change the case here. I'm going to leave it at bold, but I actually want to make this a little bigger. So I'm going to use these scaling horizontally and vertically. So I want to do something like maybe 500. No, let's try 900. That's pretty good. And let's try something like 300. Too big. 250. Let's try that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That fills that up nicely. Okay. So, and then the other thing I'm going to do is maybe I want to go. I'll leave the cases alone. We'll just leave it nice and big and bold and block letters like this. What I'm going to do here is, now that I've got my text, I'm going to actually take this image and put it inside of the letters or the characters here of my word. So I've got my words done, sized, it fits in where I want it to, the font is there, everything is ready to go. So I'm going to close the character palette here. The next thing I need to do is I need to take this vector type with the type tool and I need to rasterize it. I need to turn that vector type into pixel-based type. So to do that, you're going to right click on your layer and go to rasterize. Okay, that's going to rasterize your type for you. Now it's non-editable text anymore. Okay, so I can't come in here and highlight it. If I misspelled Wisconsin, I'd have to come back and start all over again. Okay, I can't, it's not editable anymore. So now that it's rasterized, I'm going to take it and move it below the background layer with the picture. Okay, so the text has to be below the picture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to apply a clipping mask again. We talked about that in a different lesson. A clipping mask to this text. And what that's going to do is it's going to only fill the words with only the picture, and everything else is going to go away. So watch this. I'm going to click on my background layer. I'm going to right click again and say clipping mask. And you can see there, the only place we can see that picture is now inside of the letters in the word. Pretty cool. Again, that all happens because of that clipping mask. Okay, that's what's making this happen. Now, to make that text stand out a little bit more, I'm going to apply some layer styles. So I'm going to click on the words here of my text layer, and I'm going to come down to the effects at the bottom of my layer palette. And I'm going to go into the blending options. And the blending options are going to allow me to change and add some things to my text to make it stand out and pronounced a little bit more. So I'm going to see what a stroke is going to do. Okay, that makes it stand out, but I'm not really fond of the red. So let's come in and change the red. I'm going to click on the red box here. Maybe grab black. Black's okay. How about like a dark green? What does that look like? It's okay. I'm going to go back to black. So I'm going to say black and click OK. And then I'm going to maybe add something else. Let's see what a drop shadow looks like. Oh, that's adding some depth. And maybe an inner shadow. There you go. So you can really see now what those layer styles have done to really make this text much more bold and stand out and make it a little bit more pronounced as I'm working here to make a really cool text effect with this picture. Okay, so it all started here with the text that I've created. I have my picture here. I put a clipping mask on that picture which attaches it to my text, and then I added some effects to that text to give it the shadow, the stroke, and that in the inner shadow to really make that text stand out.